Hello, and welcome to Game 1 of the Brain Masters Tournament here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. I am your host, Davo. If you've been listening, I'm on a hot streak. I'm feeling good coming into this tournament. I feel like this is going to be my year. With me, we have Andy.
Hello, Ladle Brainers.
We have Kels.
This jacket sure is comfortable.
Ooh.
We have Neil.
Hey, everybody.
And for the first show of 2021, we have Stephanie.
Hello.
Hi, Stephanie. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
I am ready.
Good.
I'm laser focused.
We'll see if that continues.
Yes. So, Neil, what are we doing?
Well, we're going to play some trivia. Each week we have a theme, and within that theme, we've got 6 categories, 4 questions each. Each question is worth 10 points. And there's a few. Actually, I don't know if do we have any bonus points today?
There
Stephanie?
is some bonus points.
Okay. A few bonus points thrown in here and there. And then a final question, which is worth up to 100 points.
How would Stephanie know what the point system is?
Stephanie is providing our questions for today.
Bully.
And I'm just going to sit back and mock like I like to do.
Nice.
Oh, that's fun.
Mock. Yeah.
So, as Davo mentioned, this is the first game of our new tournament. The, what is it called again?
Brain Masters. This is
Brain
the
Masters
second.
2021.
Yeah.
And if you recall, the way we play this particular tournament is each game, I randomly select one of the categories, and each correct answer in that category is going to be worth 15 points instead of the usual 10. I have refined my random number generator. So bear with me. I've tested it extensively.
Yep, there it is.
All right. I know which category is worth extra points. When we get to it, I'll let you know.
You must have got the people from BMW to help you out on that thing.
Well, that was smooth.
It's
It's great
purring.
that NASA is on board.
It's just purring in the background. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So, Stephanie, what's our theme today?
So, Davo, how do you feel about animals of the world?
I love animals of the world.
Then you might have a shot. We'll see.
Yay.
Now, these are real animals, not D&D animals, David.
Oh, man.
I just like how the guests are like, you might have a shot.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
That's great.
We invite her into our home, and she immediately steps on my foot and pantses
I
me
know,
on the way
that's
to
so
the kitchen.
stupid.
I have listened to a lot of these.
Oh, wow.
She knows the score.
Yeah. I wish I could gainsay you, but let's just play.
I would say there's not a science category, but animals are technically always science, so you're kind of stuck with that forever. So category 1 is North America.
Okay.
Oh, North American animals.
So, question number 1. Marsupials are more associated with Australia, but what is the only marsupial found in the United States? And be careful with your answer.
Be careful. I feel like that was a sneaky clue.
Locked in?
Locked in.
Really? All right, give me a minute. Hey, Siri, what's a marsupial that lives in North America?
Your Siri is really dumb.
I know.
I mean, there's only one of them.
I didn't think this one would be a stumper, to be honest.
I didn't
think
either.
I'm not clear. I don't want to look stupid on the
Well.
opening of the tournament, so I'm done. I'm locked in.
Okay, then what's your answer?
Possum.
And Davo?
Possum.
And
thank
Kels?
An old possum.
Kels is the only one who's correct.
Oh, come on. It's Arkansas. We don't pronounce half the vowels.
A possum is a completely different marsupial found in Australia.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
what?
Yep.
Is she serious?
Yes, she is. Yeah.
I'm so glad I
Hey,
threw
Stephanie,
the
do you want to give us some of your bona fides before we continue?
So I majored in zoology and work at a zoo, so I probably know the answers to these, but we shall see.
You work in a zoo. My wife
Yes.
and I are, we're zoo junkies. We travel a lot, except when we had the epidemic. And our first stop is always the city zoo. What zoo do you work at?
The San Francisco Zoo.
Oh my God, we are so going to be there soon. We love zoos. That is so
Zoos are
cool.
awesome.
What do you do at the zoo?
I work in the vet hospital. Technically, I do all their paperwork and then do whatever else is needed, which is a little bit of
Okay.
everything.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh,
I'm so
awesome.
jealous.
Which really means I show up to pet an animal and then go back to my desk and work on my computer some more. But
That
it
is
works
so
for me.
cool.
That's the best. That's the best part of the job.
Yep.
Oh, possum.
But now you won't forget.
No,
Nope.
I now know we're playing for real. Okay.
Tournament, man.
Wow. Yeah.
Question number 2. There are 6 pairs of teams among the 4 major sports in North America. So your MLB, NBA, NFL, NHL, with the same name. 2 of these names are animals. Name them for 5 points each. Bonus 1 point each for the other 4.
Man, I got one animal and one non-animal. So I need to come up with another animal. No. There's a White Sox hockey team, right?
Yeah, they play out of Duluth.
No, it's not them.
I can think of one that's not a pair anymore.
Well, there's the Washington football team.
Hard to find
I mean-
a pair in another sport named football team.
Cleveland's not the Indians anymore.
Well, if there was soccer, then it might be.
And it's,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They probably go with the fancier club. instead of
Club.
team.
What is a club anyway?
It's a nice sandwich sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a good club
Okay.
sandwich. This is a good question.
That's a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
If not asked this question, I would be able to just rattle them off for no reason.
Totally.
You know how I do with things.
I do.
Mhm.
In inappropriate settings.
I'm locked in. I have 4.
I got
I have 3.
2, and the second
Locked
one
in.
doesn't count.
Well, does it count as a bonus point?
No,
Then never mind.
I'm locked in
How does it not count as a bonus? I'm lost.
because I'm sure it's wrong. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, Kels, what do you have?
Okay, for my 2 animals, I have the Panthers and the Cardinals. And for the non-animal team, do you need to say these 2 or the full team names?
No, I'll give them to you at the end if you're worried about it, but you can just tell me the shared name.
Okay, well, Carolina and Florida Panthers, the Arizona Cardinals and St. Louis Cardinals, the Giants of New York and San Francisco, and the Kings of Los Angeles and Sacramento.
Oh, man, I forgot the Kings. Jeez.
Okay, Davo, what do you have?
I have the O Cardinals and never mind. I have the Cardinals and the Panthers as my primary answer and the Giants as my bonus. I forgot all about the Kings, and I feel like I could have spent another 20 minutes thinking about it and forgotten 1 or 2, so I wanted to nip it.
Okay, and Andy?
I have the Cardinals and the Cardinals.
Okay,
And,
so
might have misunderstood the question, actually. And the Cubs and the Bears. I think I probably misunderstood what you were asking.
And the
Let's
Colts
just
and the
move on.
Broncos. And the Hatchlings and the Eagles.
You know what? You're in the basement, so you don't get to talk.
Oh.
well, after this question, he's not. So it is the Cardinals, Arizona and St. Louis, and the Panthers, Carolina and Florida. And then the other 4 are the Giants, my wonderful San Francisco Giants, the Sacramento Kings and the LA Kings, the Texas and New York Rangers,
Oh.
and the New York and Winnipeg Jets.
I
Oh,
forgot
So I
about
did
them.
understand the... Okay.
Yeah.
Just something.
So how many bonus points per?
So I have Kels at 12 points, Davo at 11, and Andy at 5. Does that sound right, Neil?
Yep.
Okay. I assume you are keeping score because I'm not.
I am.
We always assume that Neil was
Yeah.
I just figured I should check like now and not
smart.
in
So
12
about 25
questions.
years ago,
Good
the
move.
Oilers would have been on that list too, but
Yeah.
Yep.
not for a while.
Houston.
Okay, question 3. What animal was given official status as a symbol of the sovereignty of Canada on March 24th, 1975?
Locked in.
What?
He doesn't want to be in the basement.
I know this one.
Locked
I
in.
forgot, like 2 choices.
Canada.
You got a problem with Canada Gooses? You got a problem with me? I suggest you let that marinate.
I just thought about another, probably better answer.
Okay, I'm locked in.
Okay, Davo, what do you have?
I have the Canada Moose.
Andy?
It's the beaver.
Kels?
Oh, man.
I said a moose.
It is the beaver, and if you watched How I Met Your Mother, you would know this.
I never have. So, okay.
Nor have I.
It is a
I don't
reoccurring
think
joke.
I thought I knew it was either the beaver or the moose. I just couldn't think, sovereignty of Canada with beaver. Like you said, like a rampant beaver with like a spear. Yeah.
I really hope somebody draws this.
I need to see it too.
Or just give a beaver a spear and take a picture. This could probably happen.
We want to see the battle beaver.
Question number 4. The Osa Peninsula was called the most biologically intense place on Earth by National Geographic. It crams 2.5% of the planet's biodiversity into just 0.001% of its surface area. It has 117 species of reptiles and amphibians, 365 of birds, and over 120 of mammals. What country is it in?
The Osa Peninsula.
That was really sciencey.
She warned
I
us,
majored in
Andy.
zoology. What do you expect?
Yeah, that sounds made up.
Yeah.
Okay, I
True
would
that.
guess. I don't think that's the. Yeah. This is North America. Yeah. Okay, I'm locked in.
I'll lock in. Educated guess.
All right, it's gotta be. All right, I'm locked in.
I can think of 3 countries where it's probably not. But
Okay, Andy, what did you get?
Well, I've never heard of it, so I'm trying to think of a country that might be secretive. Cuba?
Kels?
I said Panama.
Davo?
I said Belize.
The job of a chimney sweep comes with a great deal of responsibility.
So it is Costa Rica.
I was close.
I figured it
Kels
had
and
to
I
be-
were
yeah,
at least
Isn't that
close.
it's North America?
How you doing, Cuba?
Cuba
in
is
Central
counted.
North America.
Cuba is North America. It's counted.
It is North America. It's just
Well,
wrong.
we were
It's
in
very wrong.
we were in Central America part of North America. He was off in the Caribbean having a daiquiri.
Wow.
So moving on. Category. Oh, scores. Right. That.
So I just I kind of lost my attention a little bit there. Did Andy get the beaver question right?
He
Okay, that's what I thought. All right.
I know my beavers.
Oh,
At the end of round 1,
did. I
Davo,
never need to hear that sentence again.
Been watching
No
a lot
one
of James
does.
Bond. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Beaver
At the end-
galore.
at the end of round 1, Davo has 11, Andy has 15, and Kels has 22.
oh,
Anybody's
ripper
game, I
on the
guess.
start.
So you might start to see a theme. Category 2 is South America.
Oh, boy.
Hey. I know all the countries there.
I don't know if that's a question, but we'll see. For 5 points each, what are the domesticated versions of the vicuna and the guanaco? Their fiber, frequently called wool, is spun into yarn used to make blankets, clothing, and accessories.
Huh?
Locked in.
I like my answer. I'm locked in. Stephanie, are you pre-laughing at our answers?
I'm laughing at what might come out of Kel's mouth since he's taking this long.
That's hurtful, but okay.
I'm just going to help you out here. Vicuna is what they put Luke Skywalker in to stay warm.
Nah, it's a tauntaun.
Oh, I always get those two mixed up.
I mean, they're both really furry.
Okay, I'm locked in.
Okay, Kels, what is your answer?
Llama, alpaca.
Okay, Davo?
Llama and alpaca.
Andy?
Llama and alpaca.
All that worry, and you all got it right.
Woo! I'm still worried that you might still play the sweet sound after this.
No, you are correct. It's llama and alpaca. So one thing I found interesting when I was checking all of my answers, even though I know that, is wool is apparently generally only derived from the caprine family, which is mostly sheep. But nowadays it's become so ubiquitous that you can use wool for anything that you make clothing out of.
Really?
Yeah. So
Like I
fun
can take
little
my
fact.
hair and say it's wool.
I hope not.
It's on eBay right now.
Oh, that just troubles me.
Question 2. Multiple booby species are found in the Galapagos, with the blue-footed booby probably being the best known. It is believed their name stems from the Spanish slang word bobo, meaning what?
I feel like this is a trap.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, Admiral.
That's a trap.
I think I know this, but all right, I'm locked in.
Boba. Boba?
Boba.
Bobo is the slang word that booby is based on.
Bobo.
Locked in.
As in Aerosmith's album, Honkin' on Bobo.
Yeah, you and 3 Aerosmith fans got that, so cool.
I'm not even a fan.
I bet you have all the albums, though.
Boba.
Yeah.
Bobo.
I do.
Boba. I could really go for some
I'm not
Boba
proud.
Right now. Bobo. Funny.
Actually, I do
Man,
not have a complete collection of Aerosmith.
I have, man, I feel like I'm going to fall right into a trap. I'm going to feel like a Nimrod. And
I just took a guess. Try to force it too much today. Well, you just got to let it flow sometimes.
Right. You
Use
were
the
winning
force.
those preseason games.
Don't do that well and then put Mark Sanchez in. Like,
No kidding. Jeez, not the Sanchez.
You think Davo just has performance anxiety?
possibly.
1 in 5, it happens to the best.
1 in 5, it happens.
I'm going to punt.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
In that case, Davo.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang-time spiral.
The high point of his day. He is so sweet.
Andy.
Crazy.
Kels.
I said dumb.
So I think Kels is the closest. The answer is stupid.
Really?
Apparently they had a habit of landing on sailing ships where they just grabbed them and ate them.
Oh,
Oh.
so
Well.
makes sense.
Yeah, so I think Kels should get points.
I'll take points.
Oh. Wait. Crazy seems an awful lot like dumb to me. I mean,
Does crazy seem like stupid?
yeah.
No.
Really?
I've been called
Would you
both.
would you say the Joker is stupid or crazy?
Oh, Kel's logic is spot on. I got no argument for that.
Man, you got logic judoed right on your back.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Question 3. What animal is not nearly as dangerous to humans as a 1978 movie portrays, with most injuries being only a single bite to the foot?
Locked in.
Oh, is it Linus's rock snake? Or is it the rubber python? Moon Ranger. Oh my God. Worst scene ever. He doesn't even physically kill the python. He has a serum that he shoots into its neck that the cutest happened to give him.
So it was the Bond version of shark repellent.
Yes.
Shark repellent spray. Love that. I'm locked in.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just trying to think. 1978, my first thought was Killer Bees. Attack of the Killer Bees. Then I'm thinking
Attack of the
Land
Killer
Shark.
Tomatoes.
Land shark.
Night of the Lepus.
Oh,
It's Christine, Andy.
It is
locked
Kristen.
in. Locked in. I have actually gotten the sting before. I know what we're talking about now.
Okay,
In
Kels.
South America? You've been to South America?
I got this.
I guess piranha.
Oh,
Piranha?
Did you hear Andy say,
Oh.
It's like somebody
Andy-
lit the air out of a tire.
Now I really want to know what you said.
I was thinking Scorpion, and Scorpio, I think, came out in the late 70s, did it not?
I don't know. I wasn't born yet.
Who saw that movie?
Andy.
Scorpio.
I'm going to have to find another podcast.
To the surprise of no one, the answer is not Scorpio. It is actually piranha.
All right, wait a minute. Hold on here. Are you
looking to see if
Sensei
you made
sister?
up that movie?
We seem to be kindred spirits.
Yeah. I mean, I feel bad.
It seems like when we have guests on the show and they ask questions, they see what Sensei goes through and they become kindred spirits with Sensei.
I gotta say, I'm understanding a lot more now. I'm also not answering the questions. If I was answering the questions on not this subject, I would probably be in the basement. So, I'll take it where I can.
We welcome all to the
Yeah,
basement.
we have doilies in the basement. It's nice.
It's beautiful down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 4 in South America. The excretions from what animals have been used for centuries to tip the end of indigenous tribes' blow darts? They seem to acquire this from their environments since animals housed in zoos are completely harmless.
Really?
I'm not sure
How specific do I have to be?
I'm not going to know that until I know what you say.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
That was not even close to sneaky.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in with as close as I'm getting.
And I might be making this name up, but I'll roll with it.
Okay, I think everyone's locked in. So, Davo?
Oh, frog. No, just frog. Poison dart frogs. Frog.
Andy?
I have frog as well.
Kels?
I said poison dart frog.
So it is poison dart frog.
So it's a frog. That's what you're saying.
I think I have to give it to you because I did say darts in the clue, so I figured, yeah, okay, you can have it for frog.
Oh, good.
Poison frog galore.
Oh, good Lord, Andy.
I can occasionally be nice.
Wow.
Remember
wow.
my benevolence?
For the record, I agree. I would give Andy the pity benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because even with that benefit of the doubt, Andy has 35, Davo has 41, and Kels has 62.
The Kels.
It's
I
early,
want
man.
that jacket.
It's early. It's game 1.
Category 3 is our bonus category. Correct
Oh.
questions, correct answers are worth 15 points.
Bonus category.
And category 3 is Europe.
I feel like I'm going to do poorly.
I've
Wish it
watched
was
a lot of
Asia,
Monty Python. I feel
Australia,
good about this.
Asia.
Europe.
Question number 1. Known as caribou in North America, what are these animals called when found in Europe? They are herded by the native Sami people of Northern Europe, who are the only people legally allowed to own them in Norway and Sweden.
I am locked in.
Yeah, me too.
Locked in.
Okay, Andy?
Reindeer.
Oh,
Kels?
say reindeer.
You
Oh, are you kidding me?
No,
reindeer.
You are all correct. It is reindeer.
Man. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll just say the right answer again.
Devo, can we vote him off the island at some
We
point?
can't. He is the island.
Hey, Cuba's nice this time of year, though.
Yeah,
Oh, my sides hurt.
I would say not like we can go there, but right now we can't exactly go anywhere, so it really doesn't make a difference.
No.
Pretty locked.
Number 2, Star Wars: The Last Jedi had to create porgs to cover what? Found on the island Skellig Michael, or however you pronounce it, in Ireland, where they protected and therefore could not be disturbed even during filming.
Locked in.
Locked in?
You know what, Ray Guy? Come on out.
Okay, Davo, you locked in, right?
I did.
Okay, then Davo.
Puffin.
Andy?
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
And Kels.
Puffins.
Correct. It is a puffin, specifically an Atlantic puffin, but I'm not going to make you know that.
I have never heard that.
Have any of you seen the episode of Gordon Ramsay's travel cooking show where he has to catch puffin?
Is he in Iceland or something?
Yeah.
I know they eat it there, but doesn't seem like it's fun.
You have to catch puffin, and they use a net, and he caught the puffin, and he grabs the puffin, and he's looking at the puffin, and he gets it right up close to his face because he's so happy. He's like, ha ha ha! I caught the puffin, and it bit the hell out of his nose, just chomp right on his nose. He was bleeding the rest of the show. It was great.
That's awesome. Okay, question 3. John Lennon was inspired to write which Beatles song specifically to be nonsensical after receiving a letter from a student who wrote in his class analyzing the lyrics of other Beatles songs?
Locked in.
Locked in.
What?
I had a little bit more to the question, but I don't think I need to finish it.
I would love for you
go
to.
ahead.
No, I know. Yeah.
Okay, I will finish the question. Although it was inspired by a poem within a Lewis Carroll story, it was also written on 2 different acid trips, which explains a lot.
No kidding.
That makes a lot of sense. I love the song, but it makes no sense. The fact that he's
Sitting on a cornflake waiting for the van to come. What is complicated about that? That's just something that people do every day.
So you just give away the game like that, Andy?
Oh, the Davo doesn't know. It's not K-pop. If it's not Korean girls or baby metal, Davo has no idea.
Dare you?
I could keep going.
Andy, I remember when I told you I heard the song for the first time.
I remember this.
Yeah, you were like, man, I wish I could have been there. It was like my child wasn't born.
Custard coming out of a dead dog's eye, Davo? Come on. You know this.
Yeah. Climbing up the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Okay, Kels.
I am the walrus.
Davo.
I am the walrus. Cuckoo cachoo.
Andy.
To clarify, I am the walrus. I am the Eggman. Cuckoo. They do not get their points. They tried to be fancy. They did not get the Eggman part.
Except the only answer I needed was I am the walrus, so yes, they do.
Wow. Really is his sister. Okay. See, we're playing for real now. Okay. Gloves are off. Okay.
It is a tournament.
Miss Sensei.
It's a tournament. I can't be nice.
Miss Sensei, if you're nasty. I'm sorry.
That should be funny, but it is.
Oh, man. Oh, wow.
Oh, moving on. Apparently, the poem recited by Tweedledee and Tweedledum and Through the Looking Glass was literally called The Walrus and the Carpenter, which is where he got the idea.
I love The Walrus and the Carpenter. That's a great poem.
So, question 4. What is the national animal of Scotland, which first appeared on their coat of arms in the 12th century?
Locked in.
Whiskey's not an animal.
It makes you feel like one.
I'm locked in.
Scotland.
Stay off the moors, Kels.
Okay, Davo?
Unicorn.
Andy?
I am Scottish, so I can admit to that there's a lot of drinking, and it's the unicorn.
Kels?
I said it was the wild Connery.
It is. It is the unicorn.
I got a trivia nugget about that.
About unicorns? The D&D guys got a trivia nugget about unicorns.
Yeah.
That came out of left field.
They're lawful good. No. The unicorn was selected as for the coat of arms of Scotland because unicorns in folklore traditionally hunt lions.
Oh, and the lion is
England.
Is England's, yeah. I did not know that was the reason.
That's cool. I did not know that.
See?
D&D history for the win.
Yeah, a little D&D history.
Now I have this picture of a unicorn in my head with like just blood dripping off the horn.
Yeah,
with a lion next to it.
It's a different view now.
Yeah,
Really
just a little bit.
CR. They're like CR 5 or 6.
Okay. See, you know what? There's a line.
You're saying words I don't even know.
What's a high CR? What is this?
That's just
challenge rating is how you decide
Don't
what level creature you want to throw up against your party. So you take the average level of your party, and you take a creature with a CR roughly the same.
Yeah.
But if you want to give them a chance, okay.
It's funny you say the word "throw up."
Yeah, if you're quiet enough, you can almost hear you getting beat up in high school.
All right. At the end of round 3, Andy has 80, Davo 101, and Kels 107.
I laugh because I'm.
I got a lot closer.
Yeah, it did. Thanks to D&D history.
What's sad is how proud of that you are.
I know.
That's sad.
He just totally owns it.
What? I am who I am.
Category 4, Africa.
Oh, Toto. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait.
Hey, Andy, do you know why there are no vampires in Africa?
Oh, God. I'm going to regret this.
They bless the rains down in Africa.
Oh, that's
so. Question number 1.
I mad myself for laughing.
Question 1.
Question 1. Unknown to the Western world until 1901, what species endemic to the Democratic Republic of the Congo is sometimes referred to as a forest giraffe?
Forest giraffe.
Yeah, I got my finger on the button.
Yeah, this is. Yeah,
I think I know this.
Forest giraffe.
Gibby, everybody would just stop talking for a minute.
Yeah, that's good for a podcast for everybody to be real quiet.
I'm glad they can see our faces instead.
Forest giraffe.
I'm locked in with the wrong answer.
Forest giraffe.
I'm locked in.
I gave a stuffed one of these to my wife for her birthday once.
Oh,
Hmm.
I have petted one. They're awesome. They feel like velvet. I say that even though Dave's not locked in because it's not going to help him.
You guys are all awful. Even you, Stephanie. That's just mean.
But was I wrong?
No, you weren't. But you don't have to say it out loud.
One of my favorite moments at a zoo, it's not a forest giraffe, it's a giraffe. Wendy and I had gotten to the zoo in, I'm trying if it's Colorado Springs or Denver, one of those two zoos. And we like to get there first thing in the morning because they're feeding the animals and usually not a lot of people there. And we were one of the first peoples in there and we got a map. And we walked in and we'd gotten to the giraffe exhibit, which was the first exhibit. And we were looking at the map. And we looked at the map for about 3 seconds, and this giraffe leaned over and ate our map.
I guess you're in the right
And there was
place.
this Hispanic guy standing near us, and he just shouted at the top of his lungs, "La Mapa!" And it was just the funniest thing that ever happened to us.
That is funny.
Just love that moment. We were lost for the rest of the day, but we were fine with that.
Well, I don't really even have a good answer. I'm locked in. The dude
Okay,
feel like
Andy?
velvet, though.
Could you repeat the question one more time so my answer doesn't sound stupid?
Oh, that's gonna save it.
Just say no. You can tell him no.
I kind of want to see where this is going. Okay, unknown to the Western world until 1901, what species, endemic to the Democratic Republic of the Congo, is sometimes referred to as a forest giraffe?
Oh, see, I didn't hear 1901. So when I
That's
say
what saves it.
when I say Forrest Whitaker, that sounds dumb. But I'm pretty sure
He was endemic to Uganda.
I am pretty sure around the recording of Black Panther, everybody called him. Okay, move on.
He was pretty good for 119.
I didn't hear the date.
So, Kels
I broke Kels.
I said wildebeest.
and Davo,
I said an actual giraffe.
I think Forrest Whitaker's the best answer.
You have a problem with that?
I don't know if you could hear it over Kels laughing, but I played this
I
game.
don't think you could hear it over Kels laughing.
I mean, to be fair, he was
That
closer
like
than either of the
one
rest of
animal
you.
we're sure it wasn't.
Yeah, I know. I got totally psyched out when she was reciting facts about it. It's like, it doesn't gonna help him. Forget it. I've touched one. I've seen one in person. They feel like velvet. He ain't gonna know.
So, have you ever heard of an okapi?
Oh, what now?
Oh, it actually does have an O in front of it. I'm not making that up.
It's not a
Okapi.
copy.
Do they
It's
have,
not a
Like
copy.
opossum?
do they have stripes?
Do they have
They
in a trunk?
have a striped butt, kind of like a
Yeah.
zebra butt, but then the rest of them is like brown. And
Okay.
so, question number 2. Found only on the island country of Mauritius, what animal, first described by Dutch sailors in 1598, went extinct in 1662 due to overhunting and habitat destruction?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Oh, this doesn't feel right. I thought I knew the for sure answer, but I don't think that could be right.
I'm just saying that initially, all I could think of, I knew I had the animal right, but I kept replacing the first vowel with the vowel I, and that was not coming out right at all.
That is something very different.
Very, very different.
If I got the right answer, or if I got what Andy got, then I just want to thank you
Oh, son of a!
for giving me the best days.
I
Of
thought we
my
were
life.
locked in.
I'm locked
He
in.
wasn't.
He wasn't. That's why I hadn't asked for answers yet. So, now that everyone's locked in, Kels,
I didn't think it was in this part of the world, but I said the dodo.
Davo,
Well, the fact that it was like 80 years between discovery and extinction made me think of the dodo.
Yeah.
and Andy.
The dodo bird.
And it
as
is,
I
in fact, the dodo.
They were able to, like, the part of the problem was that the dodo had no fear of humans, right? That they could just walk up and club
Yeah,
it
because
to
nobody
death.
lived there beforehand.
Right.
The biggest problem, though, was the sailors would put like cats and dogs and rats all got onto the island, and that they would just go around eating all the eggs.
Sure. Mm.
And actually, the sailors collected the eggs and ate them too, which didn't help.
Oh,
Man.
yeah. That'll do it.
So Bill Bryson, in his book, a short history of nearly everything, he tells a story about I think there was the British Museum's last or only stuffed dodo, And they were cleaning house one day and someone decided that it was just kind of too moldy and gross. So they threw it on a bonfire.
Oh my God.
One of the curators rescued it, but it was still pretty singed. So that poor dodo never got any respect.
None. Ever.
0.
I have a tank top that has a dodo on it that says, "Don't you forget about me." And I almost wore it today.
Oh man, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Question number 3 in Africa. What is the name of the 1988 movie about Diane Fossey's time in Rwanda from 1966 until she was murdered in 1985?
Locked in.
I always get them. See, this is my IMP. I'm going to get this wrong.
No, IMP is your IMP.
Yeah, I was going to say IMP is actually
This is
your
another one of the
IMP.
IMPs.
I like how you can remember IMP as long as he's not the answer.
Yeah, that's really strange, isn't it?
So, Davo.
Oh, I said Gorillas in the Mist.
Andy?
Gorillas in the Mist.
What?
Kels?
Gorillas in the Mist.
Yes.
Davo, you were right.
Yes. I always get what?
What are you thinking otherwise?
I don't. I see. You say
Jane
Diane. You say Jane Goodall, and I was trying to think of a movie that Jane Goodall was in.
Oh, I thought you were
But
like
also, I
Hogs in
said
the
until
Fog.
she was murdered,
Yeah.
and Jane Goodall's still alive.
Doesn't matter.
Canaries
Doesn't
in the
matter, Stephanie.
Clouds.
Does not matter.
In the
I just wasn't
just
sure
a
what you're
lot.
getting that mixed up with.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Puffins in the puffy clouds. I don't know.
You say Diane
Jumps in the hot
Fossey and I
shower.
panic. All right, it's just a panic.
She has that effect on a lot of people, Davo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question number 4. Now widely used by safari companies, the Big Five was actually coined to refer to the 5 species hardest to hunt. For 2 points each, name them.
So, by hardest to hunt, do you mean like legally hard to hunt, or
I mean, when they coined
Not
this
humans,
term.
Kels.
Difficulty.
difficulty to hunt?
Like literally, like these are dangerous. Will kill you if you try to hunt.
Oh, fun.
I will give you guys one hint in that when this was coined, if they were hunting on foot.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, all of them. Then.
I got 4. I can't come up with what the
I
fifth
wouldn't want to
one
come
is.
across a lemming if I wasn't armed.
I'm locked
I don't
in.
know what they're capable of.
They gang up on you.
Taken up.
Lemmings will take you over the cliff with them.
I just have this image of Davo now in the jungle going, crap, they're organizing.
Clever limit.
I have 5 animals.
I am very interested in the 5th one because I'm trying to think of one that would be harder to hunt than that.
Yeah,
I'm locked in.
I got 4 and I'm stymied on a 5th, but I'm locked in.
Okay, I
I'm
believe
locked in,
everyone's locked in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Andy?
Lions, tigers, elephants, rhinos, Bond, James Bond.
Kels?
I said the African elephant, the lion, the cheetah, the leopard, and the rhino.
Cheetah.
Okay, and Davo?
I said the lion, the elephant, the rhino, the giraffe.
Ooh,
And dude, a giraffe can kill a lion.
yeah.
No.
Yes.
Shoot, yeah, they can.
Yes, they can.
There's a reason they're not extinct, Andy.
Well, like a boa constrictor, like just wraps its neck around the lion's head and pops it
like
off.
it will kick it.
Oh,
Yeah,
in
can-
the head.
Powerful
They have
legs.
very
Okay, I can see
strong
that.
legs, yeah.
Okay, before we go too far, what's your 5th?
I was thinking crocodile, like the Nile crocodile, and I was thinking hippo, but I went with wildebeest.
Ooh.
Okay, so everyone got points. Nobody got full points.
I thought mine was good.
So the 5 are elephant, lion, leopard, rhinoceros, and Cape buffalo.
Oh,
Not
Is a
tiger?
wildebeest the Cape buffalo? Are they the same thing? Damn
They're
it.
not.
Can we take
Okay.
points away from the answer that doesn't even live in Africa?
Yeah, a tiger does not live in Africa.
yeah.
Well, it commutes.
It takes the red eye from Mumbai.
You know, it's got a gig.
Yeah.
Still comes
It's just
home
a-
to the family and wherever it is that tigers live.
It takes the red eye from Mumbai. It lives, it's a gig. It's like 6 months a year to go down to Africa and kick ass.
So I think on that question that Davo and Andy got 6 points each, Kels got 8 points each. I did not penalize Andy for saying an animal, not even in the continent,
Or
but I thought about it.
Bond was in Africa at some point.
Bond
You know he
actually
was.
shows up in Africa occasionally.
Yeah.
A tiger hasn't been in Africa since Africa split off from Asia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, see, I thought we were talking about Pangea. I'm wrong. Okay.
That's category 6.
All right. At the end of round 4, Andy has 106, Davo 127, and Kels has 135. It's almost anybody's game.
Nice. I caught that. This is where it's animals music. I'm just sure I got it.
We'll see. Category 5, Asia.
Oh,
Da-na-na-na.
stop it. I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that.
Oh, man.
Question number 1. Giant pandas are known for eating bamboo, but what % of their diet is not bamboo?
Oh.
Are we going to get a range? Like 1
I
point
haven't-
off for every percentage point we're off or whatever?
Neil, what do you think?
What I would do is take 1 point off for every % that they're wrong.
Okay, I could do that.
Wow. I've got a bold answer. I am locked in.
Bold.
You know,
I've got a not bold answer.
I'm locked in.
As listeners of the show know, I'm very good at ranges and scale. So I'm in.
Okay, Kels,
I said 15.
Davo,
I said 15.
Andy.
okay, my wife and I are kind of hooked on the panda cam at the Smithsonian.
With their
And-
new baby.
Right. Well, with every new baby. This is the second one we've watched from when it's like the size of a stick of butter until now. And they're only eating bamboo. So I went with 0%.
Ooh.
So the only person to get points is going to be Andy, who's going to get 9 points.
Wow.
1%?
1%
Oh.
is they will apparently hunt for pikas and other small rodents as the last part of their diet.
Wow.
A part of me was like, you should put 1%. I was like, let's not be ridiculous. Go 15.
See, because this has been a conversation with Wendy and I, because when we went to the National Zoo, she wanted to try to smuggle a panda out of there by giving it a donut. And I explained that I didn't think the panda was going to come over for a jelly donut. I would. For sure. That's how we got married. But
So your issue with this was the jelly donut, not the smuggling of the panda.
You're gonna do it,
admittedly,
do it
our
right.
morals are kind of
Here's the
loose.
You said if you're going to do it properly. That's Andy's motto.
We have a lot of bamboo in our yard.
Do you
So we
really
don't
want
like-
the Chinese government coming after you? Is that who you're picking to go to battle with?
Andy's not
Oddly, it wouldn't be
afraid.
the first time.
Wow. Hot mic, Andy.
Andy, did they make a jelly donut that has gravy inside of it instead of jelly?
No, but that would be amazing.
Gross is what it would be, Andy.
Oh,
I haven't. Oh my God, that would be so good. All the
No,
food
no.
groups in one donut.
Can
Just
we put
no.
another question two to save me from this?
Yes,
later?
please.
Thank you.
Question number 2. In the animated movie Mulan, Mulan gets help from Mushu, who she believed was sent by her ancestors to protect her. What type of animal is Mushu?
Locked in.
Locked in.
I really just needed to make a Mulan question. That was all that this is about.
Appreciate it.
Right on.
It is appreciated.
The fabulous. The
Locked in.
beautiful.
Okay, Andy, you said you're locked in?
Yeah.
So, Davo?
Mushu's a dragon.
Andy?
Dragon.
Hey,
Kels?
Let's get down to business. This is a dragon.
Oh, Davo does love his Disney princesses.
I
There's just
do.
no getting around it.
I do.
I was just waiting for Davo to say that it was one of Ian's favorite movies.
Yeah.
Mulan is one of Ian's favorite movies.
Oh, yeah. That's your cover for every trash movie you love.
I think
Mulan's-
we're up to
Mulan's
about
great, though.
700 of Ian's favorite movies.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Andy can verify that that's about right.
To be fair, I love Ian to death, and he, right up there. I've watched a lot of them with him.
So the
I'll
first
check
year
that.
that Mulan came out on DVD, my brother and I each got it for each other for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
That's sweet.
Oh man,
And when we get together, we still sing all the songs from it.
Nice.
that's quality.
See, that's another D&D question we got here. I knew it was a dragon right away. So I'm saying.
Is it related to Tiamat?
No, I think it's more Bahamut, to be honest.
So question number 3, which I will fully admit I took and changed a little bit from the San Francisco Chronicle used to do a geography quiz at the end of every year, and I used to love it. And I still remember this question from like 5-6 years ago because it made such an impression. So I want to see what you guys think.
Ooh.
Better known for something
Is this
else.
your sister, Kels?
Maybe we'll see.
Better known for something else, what wildlife reserve is 155 miles long, but only 2.5 miles wide, and home to gorals, wild boar, roe deer, endangered cranes, and even, according to some reports, Siberian tigers?
Locked in.
Locked. Oh, wait a minute. No.
What?
Wait a minute. Let me think about this. I might look stupid.
155 miles long, 2.5 miles wide.
Oh, this is going to be one of those that when she says the answer. I'm
And
so
spoiler alert, is in
mad.
Asia.
Oh,
Yeah,
Now
that's the
I
only part of
totally
this I
know
got
it.
right. So,
I'm in it to win it now. Man. What the ever?
wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
please tell us, Columbo, what you got.
Just ask one more question.
I have an idea. 150 miles long. I have
155 if you want to be precise.
U.S. history. I
have no
know
clue.
when I use that in class. I have if this is right, I'm locked in. Oh,
I feel like Andy might have just figured it out.
All right, I'm locked in.
Okay, Kels.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
Davo.
Tibet.
Andy.
so narrow but long, but not officially a wildlife preserve. And you're kind of vague about what animals live there.
She gave like six
She
examples.
gave like six examples.
But she said like, and reportedly the Siberian tiger. Like normally if it's a manned park, they would know this stuff. I think you're talking about no man's land between North and South Korea.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Like this. So
And-
is that the DMZ?
DMZ.
I am talking about the DMZ.
Wow.
Nice. Andy.
What a hit.
Only because I rattle off that we're still at war and 150 miles. You say 155. That's probably right. But whew, I pulled that one out.
Well
Yeah.
done.
That
I
might
am
be my
impressed.
proudest moment in this podcast. I'm gonna retire now. I'm done. Nope, I'm Brett Favre. I'm back.
Yeah,
That did not last long.
I think it is actually an official wildlife preserve now within the last few years.
Wow, that is really cool.
I also didn't say it wasn't a wildlife reserve. I said it was.
It's just known for something else.
It was known for being something else. Yeah, that's a great question.
That really is.
That is why I've been thinking about it for the last 6 years since I first heard it.
That's a very clever,
I think I'm planning for the next 6 years. Holy crud.
That's really good.
Question number 4. What is the world's largest lizard species, which can grow up to 10 feet long, while found only on a few of the Lesser Sunda Islands? One found fame in Los Angeles in 2001 after injuring Sharon Stone's then husband, Bill Bronstein.
I don't know this last part, but I got to guess. I'm locked in.
Davo, fire-breathing dragons are not a real thing. Just to let you know.
Usually bigger than 10.
Yeah, but just...
That's a wormling. That's a very low challenge rating, and they don't breathe fire yet.
God.
Okay, I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
I'm trying to come up with a joke lizard.
Joke lizard.
No idea.
Geico.
I'm locked in.
Gojira.
Okay. Okay, Andy, what's your answer?
Well, since I was joking with dragons, Komodo dragon. That's all I got.
Kels?
Well, it's a pretty sad day when Andy's joke answer is my real answer. I said Komodo dragon.
No way.
And Davo?
Pretty sad day when Andy's joke answer is likely the right answer because I said Komodo dragon.
It is the right answer.
I'll take it.
Andy.
Wow, I pulled a Kels there.
You did.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make something up.
That never
Correctness.
happens.
How does it feel, man?
Feels good.
You do it sometimes too, Davo. It's not a me thing. It's a Neil thing if it's anything.
Yeah.
I mean, the law of averages is going to happen eventually.
You man, Stephanie sucked all the joy out of that moment with a straw. Just like, well, mathematically, you're eventually going to pull something out of your left nostril. That'll make
Reminds you of
sense.
somebody, doesn't she?
Oh, man.
Although I will say I'm a lot less snarky, but I don't have answers in front of me.
It does help, I'll be honest. All right, at the end of round 5, it actually really is anybody's game. Andy has 145, Davo 147, and Kels 155.
Whoa.
It's a 10-point game all of a sudden.
Good game.
Does anyone want to take a wild guess on what category 6 is?
Oceania.
Pangea.
Music?
Oceania, it is.
Oh.
There are estimated to be as many as 1 million feral camels in Australia, almost all of which are the same species, known for having only one hump. Name it, and for a bonus 2 points, name the 2-hump species as well.
Oh, man. I felt like...
So
yeah,
one
this
hump and
question
2
before.
hump is not the actual name of the species. Good
One
to
hump.
know.
No.
Two.
I have ridden a hump. I've ridden a camel.
I have humped a camel.
Truck, Andy.
At the Milwaukee Zoo, I got to ride a camel.
I too have been in the back seat of a station wagon. I have ridden
All right, I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in too.
Okay, Kels?
I said it's dromedary and then bimodary for 2.
Davo?
I said dromedary for 1 hump and a tuidary for 2 humps.
Andy?
Camels unfiltered and filtered.
Turkish golds, man. Mm-hmm.
So the correct answer is dromedary,
Yay.
because like a capital D, dromedary, 1 hump.
Oh.
The bonus answer is Bactrian, capital B, 2 humps.
Oh.
I was really hoping you were about to say bimodary.
Dromedary. Yeah. Bimodary.
So
No, Bactrian. Yeah.
Okay.
Bactrian.
Bactrian.
Bactrian. Yes. Question number 2. While an ostrich may lay the world's largest egg, it is actually the smallest in proportion to its mother, only 2% of her body weight. By comparison, what species lays the largest egg in relation to body size, with the egg taking up 20% of its mother's body?
Oh, that's easy. The Red Sox.
I was just going to go uncomfortable, but...
Yeah.
I have no idea.
All right. I'm locked in with a
I'm
yes.
locked in.
I don't know. Locked in.
Okay, I don't remember where I was. So, Andy.
I'm just going with the chicken.
Kels?
An oceanic chicken.
I said cassowary.
And Davo?
What?
Cassowaries are amazing.
They look really awesome. They're really
I'm
cool
just
birds.
saying. And Davo?
I said a kiwi.
Oh.
The answer is a kiwi. And honestly, you guys should Google this and look at like the x-rays of this. It's really freaky. Just
All right.
So that
I'm
would be
doing it
kind of
right
the
now.
equivalent of a 120-pound human female giving birth to a 24-pound baby.
Whoa.
Question 3. There are 2 families of monotremes, the egg-laying mammals. The more well-known is only found on Australia and now the San Diego Zoo, and the other is found on New Guinea as well as Australia, and is sometimes called the spiny anteater. For 5 points each, name them.
Locked in.
Locked in?
I am locked in as well.
Okay, Kels?
Platypus and a echidna.
Davo?
Platypus and echidna. Thank you, Z Frank.
Andy?
Platypus and echidnas.
And what now?
I wasn't sure how to say it either, Andy. Don't be ashamed.
It's echidnas.
What now?
It is.
It's like a dish.
It does. I like cilantro on my echinitas.
Echidnas.
So the answer is platypus and echidna, but
Echidna.
close enough.
I like queso with my echinitas.
So, the last question of the regular round. Qantas, the third oldest airline in the world and largest in Australia, is easily recognizable by what animal in its logo, which is painted on its plane's tails? For 2 bonus points, what does Qantas stand for?
Oh.
I know the first bit. I don't know the second bit.
Locked in.
All right, I'm locked in.
Okay, Davo?
The kangaroo is the mascot, and Qantas actually means lots and lots. Hi, Qantas.
Andy?
Oh, you guys, man.
I thought Qantas was a koala bear.
And do you have any guess for the bonus?
No idea. Lots and lots.
Kels?
Kangaroo, and I said that drug from Children of Men.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Deep
that's
cut.
dark.
It's a good movie.
So it is kangaroo, but Qantas actually stands for Queensland and Northern Territory Aerial Services.
Wow.
So
okay.
it's an acronym.
Yes.
I thought it was a word. Hence
Nope,
my
that's why it
joke.
doesn't have a U in it.
That makes sense.
I always visualized it with a U.
It's
Like in my head, it has a U.
Quantas.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like that Berenstain Bear thing.
All right, so at the end of round 6, Andy 155, Kels 185, and Dava 187.
Wow.
What the heck is going on?
So, does anyone want to guess what the final category is?
Pangea?
Antarctica.
The continent they call
Antarctica.
Pangea.
So technically it's Antarctica and beyond, but yes, it's Antarctica.
One step beyond.
Oh, Dave.
That's madness, Dava.
Oh, sorry.
Moving on. So, penguins are most frequently associated with Antarctica, but only 4 of the 18 species live in Antarctica. Another 4 live in the subantarctic islands, with the rest found as far north as the equator. Name 10 of them, 10 of the species for 10 points each.
Oh,
So your question.
Yes.
is 10 species of penguin.
There's 18 to choose from.
Great.
Wow. I've got 2.
Yeah.
And only because I read Bloom County.
So I numbered this paper for
nothing.
See, for once, I'm glad they bothered numbering my paper.
I mean, I should have followed the Andy strategy.
Through the magic of editing, the next 10 minutes will feel like 10 seconds.
In 1957, Laika became the first animal to orbit Earth. What kind of animal was Laika?
What is the only team in the Big Four North American sports leagues which shares its name with one of the Avengers?
And here's one more question for you. Are you the type of person who enjoys playing trivia games, learning new things, and having a bit of fun along the way?
If you are, or if you just want to find out the answers to those other questions, then our podcast, Quiz and Hers, might be right up your alley.
Each week, one of us writes new trivia questions for the other person, covering everything from science to history to pop culture to sports.
And every question in a game relates to some theme, like Game of Thrones,
Internet memes,
sandwiches,
or animals in space.
Some of the themes make more sense than others.
So if you like trivia, learning, or real couples testing each other's knowledge and patience, check out our podcast, Quiz and Hers, part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network.
Quiz and Hers, the trivia podcast where we test each other's knowledge and the strength of our relationship.
Did you enjoy that cold one? They're back now.
All right, I have 3.
3 legit or like
No.
you wrote 3 things down?
No, he
Just-
doesn't. He's
He
a
won't know
liar.
until he answers.
You're a liar.
So I have 2 legit answers. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm locked in.
I'm locked in too.
These aren't right past number 2. So
Yeah, I've got 3 that are actual penguins.
I'm ready to go.
Okay. Kels, what do you have?
Yeah, I have 2 real answers and the rest maybe to make you laugh. All right, so I have the Emperor, the Chin Strap, the Crosby, the Lemieux,
Yeah,
the Happy Foot, the
right.
Cobblepot,
Mhm.
the King,
Yeah, I have the Cobblepot.
the King, the DeVito, the Tennessee Tuxedo,
Oh,
and the Black Penguin.
I like the Tennessee tuxedo. That's a good one.
Okay, Davo?
I have the Emperor. I have the King. I have the Rock Hopper.
What?
I
Just
have
making up words at this
I
point.
have tails. I have a cummerbund. I have cufflinks. I
Yeah.
have pearl buttons.
This is the rest
I
of the
have
tuxedo.
Oswald.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have a Cobblepot.
Yeah.
And I have thank you for doing this quiz.
Aw.
You're welcome. And Andy?
I have the Puffin, the Emperor,
The what?
the Puffin.
You mean the bird?
There's
that's
bird.
If you
definitely not a
read Bloom
penguin.
County, if you read Bloom County,
Oh, sorry.
the penguin, the opus, actually looks more like a puffin than it looks like a penguin. But
Yeah,
anyway,
you and 6 people are going to get that joke.
well, no, it's
I get it.
thank
Well,
you.
that's a
Okay, 7 people.
Puffin, Emperor, King, and Danny DeVito. That's all I have.
Okay. So, in reality, we have the King, the Emperor.
King is real?
The king is real. I know. When you had that way down there, I had already stopped counting for you, and I had to add that in.
Come on, Happy Foot.
The Emperor, the Adeli, the Chinstrap, the Gentoo, the Yellow-Eyed, the Southern Rockhopper, the Northern Rockhopper, but yes, you get Rockhopper, but only once.
That's all I want.
The Erect Crested.
Really?
Oh,
That's
Well,
Andy's
yeah.
favorite.
It's, it's impressive because it's so cold.
The Fjordland, the Snares, the Royal, the Macaroni,
Oh, I want to see a macaroni penguin.
Macaroni.
The African penguin, which also goes by the name jackass.
Really?
Wow.
Yep.
Oddly enough, so does. Oh, never mind.
The Magellanica penguin, the Humboldt penguin, the Galapagos penguin, which is the one that's found at the equator, and then the either little or little blue, depending on who calls it what. But apparently, it's little in Australia and blue in New Zealand.
You know, the Humboldt penguin is actually not that humble. It named itself.
It's
Humboldt.
You know what? Don't.
It's found in Peru. It's Humboldt.
Humboldt with a T. See, I
With
thought
it.
it was humble.
No,
Humboldt.
no penguin is humble. My mom, my dad, and I have all been bit by penguins. It's a really weird family trait.
That's right.
That's crazy.
That's pretty epic.
So by my count, Andy, who was in third place, got 2 correct.
That's what I got.
Yeah. So
Which brings-
hold on. All joking aside, the puffin's not a real. The puffin.
A puffin is a bird. A puffin is not a penguin.
Okay.
Puffin was an answer like in
Do you
Europe,
remember
dude.
Puffin, the Atlantic puffin for the porks?
Oh
He
yeah.
doesn't. He
Oh
doesn't.
yeah.
He lied.
Yeah.
This is why I
Okay,
live
so
in the basement.
for Andy, adding 20 points for his 2 correct answer gives him 175, which is still in last place.
Wow.
Kels, well, it is. Kels had 185 and got 3 correct, even though
Yes.
one of them was an accident.
Yes.
For a total of 215, and currently the lead. Davo also got 3 correct,
He got 2 points more.
which brings him to 217. Davo wins by 1. 2.
Nice, Davo.
Or 1 or 2.
Well done, Davo.
2 points.
You're winning
points.
the tournament.
Beat me by
I
a
will
free
take
throw.
it. I will take it. Yes. I like animals. Stephanie, it was a real pleasure for you to come on. You're welcome anytime. Your questions were high quality. Your banter was excellent. And you made me feel just the right amount of dumb. So thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
You're
And
welcome.
From all of us here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, this is Davo with Stephanie,
Goodbye.
Andy,
So long, little brainers.
Kels,
In the words of Denzel Washington playing Frank Lucas in American Gangster, you don't rub that, you blot that. It's $25,000 alpaca. You blot that.
and Neil.
This is a quote from Woodrow Wilson. If a dog will not come to you after having looked you in the face, you should go home and examine your conscience.
Ooh,
Wow.
signing off.
What do you like dogs, I guess?
Hello, little brainers. I am so pleased to be talking to you here on the wireless, and I thank you for letting me into your rather common home. If you want to learn more about us, you could be checking us out on the Tweeter at Ladle Brain. I'm not sure what the tweeter means, but I understand it's really important
Andy,
technology
Andy,
that we
Andy, I got
defeated the
this.
Nazis with. Okay.
I got this.
All right.
Check out our Facebook page, Brain Ladle Productions. Go there now. Do it. Do it now.
Davo, Andy, what are you two doing?
Promo.
That's not how we agreed to do this.
Well, you do it then.
Okay. Well, if some more quizzing is what you've been missing, you can check us out at brainladle.com. You can get your fix in the mix.
Mr. President, please, we need to get to the end of the show. Just check us out on Patreon for more exclusive content. And at the $10 level, you get an invite onto the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, she brings up a very good point.
What did I study?
He's probably studying the video
I
game.
studied
he was
the
playing.
Wiggles. I studied
K-pop.
Wheels on the Bus. Go round and round.
They do go round and around.
I feel fairly confident none of that comes up tonight.
A Tisket, a Tasket. We solid on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we'll see how we
Who
go.
had a hit
then.
song with that? Yeah, never mind.
Lori
Okay.
Berkner, dude. She's great.
No. Dear God. All right. So for our guest, we're going to do I'm going to do a 5-minute or a 5-point countdown. But I don't know what to call it.
5 second.
Sure.
Moment of silence.
And then I will say it's okay. And then Davo will get started much faster than he needs to. And I'll throw us all off. And that's how we get this thing rolling.
Yeah.
Every damn week.
Every damn week. Okay, hello, welcome.
Oh man.
Can I just say Goodhead is a terrible name for a Bond character? I don't care.
Is it Holly Goodhead?
Yeah. Sorry. I've been grading a lot of papers.
You run out of good double
bugging me. Like, really? Like, we're not even trying anymore.
They just give it up. What's that woman's name? Mary likes to screw.
Oh, yeah. Davo.
That's in the Roger Moore period.
Yeah.
To be sure.
Stephanie is
Yes.
gone. Okay,
I'm
she's
here.
back.
I thought you were going to keep talking.
Yeah, I was
did
waiting
too.
for you to finish too, Davo.
That was a verbal change.
It was okay.
I was just waiting.
Okay, well, Stephanie,
Yes.
you say yes, right?
You know what?
Tell him
Kels, he's never been winning a tournament before. You might have to jump in here.
I might have to.
Yeah, please, Kels, I can't do this anymore.
He's heading.
The preceding podcast was presented by Brain Ladle Productions. All rights reserved.